All right, so back to this. Yeah, I mean, again, we're continuing carrying on. What part is it? Like part 16? This is part 17. But again, the big thing is in the previous part, we made it to the decision point on Seor's route, right? I'm gonna be 100% honest because here's the thing I do vividly remember, and this is what's interesting. I do vividly I vividly remember when I originally played through this, I went 2 for 4 on good endings. I definitely got the Monica route good ending first, right? And I thought originally I'd gotten Yuri's ending wrong. However, when I looked back through the playlist, I'm pretty sure I ended up getting say I did Sayori's route second. I didn't do Yuri's route immediately following, right? I did Sayori's route second. With again, the right now I'm 2 for 2. We got the good ending first on Monica's round, the good ending on Yuri's round. So I'm kind of worried. What I think, because I'm pretty sure I got it Yuri's and Natsuki's I messed up on, and I definitely clicked go find Yuri instead of just keep to ourselves, right? Now, obviously, it was it makes sense that that was the right decision. But here's the problem I'm across here. Obviously, I'm gonna click see a doctor because that's the right decision. My problem is I don't know if this is actually gonna lead to the good ending. Like, I'm really kind of seriously down myself and I'm unsure, even though this is the no-brainer decision, like, because it's also the issue of, it's an issue of there's the issue of you make decisions that don't do anything in the meantime, and just all they are is it triggers something completely independent and unrelated to it to happen, and that's what determines the ending. So like you can click see a doctor, and it's like try to go to see a doctor, and then there's like some other issue that comes about, completely under. So I don't know. We're still gonna click this, right? I mean, here's the thing though, right? I don't understand. I also don't understand why this is a decision point because you can do both. Like bring up the idea of her seeing a doctor, be like, look, I've got like I have family friends who have gone through this process or whatever, this is like, who they recommend, or like let's say Monica is in agreement with me, that like you need to like see someone about this and this is who she thinks, or who she has been dealing with, right? You know, so right again, the big thing there, right? And what that entails and kind of comes down to for this is that, yeah, we could click this decision and then it be something completely different, right? Even though this would be the correct decision, right? If it's a binary and it's only one or the other, you can't just keep talking out. That's non-sustainable. But it's also like again, like I don't like this game, like I really like the choices we had on Yuri's route, right? Like, but especially this decision, like I think the whole him helping himself out, but the problem being, like it was a bit shoddy on Maka's route because you had, the very like the dialogue that was basically the same, but something else completely different happened, you know, and then meanwhile Yuri's route. So again, it's just like, I mean, we're gonna commit though. So, and that's also the fact that that's what Natsuki suggested, right? Like, I feel like saying like, look, we're all in agreement, like this is something you need, right? So, but also again, like, and it's also not that she doesn't like him; it's just that she never tried. This isn't like again, exit music. It was the weird thing where Natsuki's like, oh, the police aren't gonna help. All right, the MC didn't help either. So, um but again, right? It's kind of like, I mean, I guess she doesn't like him, but it's like, at the end of the day, like she even herself admits she has no idea what life is like without, you know, depression, right? So it's like, how would she know? Like, in a sense, this is the right decision, I know. Well, let's hope. Two evils. All right. I don't like the sound of that. Is the chapter title. Please no alarm. That's probably I mean, I guess like honestly, like I don't think that's also all right. One completely unrelated. Two, that isn't the worst option. Like, um, I mean, again, right? It's so the question is who knows at this present moment? Him, Monica, Natsuki. Natsuki somehow got brought into the fold. Yuri, I guess, isn't really relevant in this route. Yeah, honestly, she has not had that much relevancy in the mod. She like was not a part of Monika's route at all. I mean, obviously, excluding her the MC being on her route, right? She hasn't really had any relevancy. Like she didn't really have a, wasn't relevant in Monika's route, not really relevant here. So basically, everyone already knows. Really, the last person is her mom. Which, like, again, it's not like honestly, like I don't think it's the worst idea to tell her, right? Grant, I guess you can make the debate of, oh, it's a betrayal of trust, but it's also like, I mean, if it was only the MC that knew, it would be kind of a different story. But again, now I think it's kind of more the issue of, again, like she's the only, and she's probably the person besides the MC who can best, provide and care for her. Unless it's like, because if it was like a Natsuki's dad situation, different story. But I mean, there's nothing indicating that her mom is a bad person. So, but also it's like I still have it from years ago. But then it's also the issue of like she's like her mom's not a doctor. Like I mean, obviously getting more people roped in is better, but at the end of the day, she still needs that like actual professional help. So, all right, what is this true? Thank you for letting me know. Again, so like good, I mean, because it's like what, she can't know. I mean, she's gonna know because her mom's like that's such a stupid premise. Like she's gonna know, right? You know, but it's also something where you need to have that conversation because I mean, he did bring up the whole doctor and she's like, "Oh, I she didn't even say like I didn't like him. She just never really tried." And part of it was because she doesn't know like what life is like without it. So, but it's also again like because I wouldn't even say doctor, more like therapist, like I'd say to start off with, because like doctors are pretty extreme, but maybe eventually it works its way up, right? But because again, it's also weird because there's I forgot you was in the house. I'm not even gonna lie. It's also weird because there's this notion that like, oh yeah, doctors are like bad people, like, and it's like when you have like issues, again, right? But at the end of the day, the question is, I mean, she was literally about to off herself, right? Like, is there really a better alternative, And also, like, again, I do think because like the fact that both Monica as well as Natsuki, besides the MC, know is like a conversation that like if it were just the MC and he were saying like, oh, you need to see a doctor, like, but instead he can be like, oh, Monica and Natsuki, like we all are in agreement, that you need to like get this looked at, like see someone about this, right? I mean, about 5:30, I'm hungry. I mean, hasn't eaten all day. Damn, just a Pop Tart? Jesus, gotta actually eat something, Gotta eat like an actual dinner. Like, there's no way. All right, listen, I'm not even gonna lie. Having more than one pack of Pop Tarts is crazy because the packs come with two. So having more than one pack is pretty insane. Like 3 week old, like they're not, they don't expire like that. Like I don't know. No, all right, dude. All right. So I don't like where this is going because the MC's making stupid decisions completely unrelated to like the option we picked. What do you mean? Like he's saying like no, I can take it. Like you're literally doing exactly like that's hypocritical. Like this is exactly what we're trying to prevent Sayori from. That's the mindset we're trying to prevent her from having. Going to bed early isn't bad, right? But it's also like, you gotta come up with a better excuse, man. Yeah, like that's a horrible answer, dude. Like, I mean, what time is it? Like they just said it was 5:30. Yeah, like time in this is crazy. Like I wish the game would like because like it would be a lot simpler if the game did away with like specific times and they're like, oh, it's the morning, afternoon, evening, But it's like this weird, like, I mean, he's right. He definitely made the right call and right decision. Well, I mean, like again, it's like because to be fair, she didn't say specifically she didn't want to or that, it's just she never tried. Like this isn't exit music Natsuki where she's like, oh, I already tried, it's not gonna work, right? Like And at the end of the day, I feel like there's no way that this is the wrong choice. Like the implications would just be like crazy if that was the case. All right, please no alarm. All right, so we're waking up in a dream. So, oh, I mean, because there's no school. Oh yeah, the blue moon. Oh, all right. I think I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna prevent her from fucking. Damn, I really hope that's not what happens. Because that's that. Like the fact that that got brought up now is like, I don't think right? Beach it is. So and again, her house. So is her mom back? I presume that's the case. But it's also like, I mean, you should tell her. Like, all right, dumbass. All right, fucking. All right, I think I see where this is going and how this is shaping out. I think we made the wrong decision. And it's not because seeing a doctor is the wrong choice. It's, again, as per usual, it's due to literally every other factor imaginable. I don't understand why you wouldn't tell her. Like, again, like, it's because here's the thing, right? Maybe if it were only the MC that knew, I would go a different route. But the fact that Monica and Natsuki know as well, really, again, the only person who wouldn't is her own mother, right? So granted, I guess there's also the idea of she should work up to, but again, also, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, honestly, I'm kind of starting to think we're on the wrong route and we are fixing up for the bad ending. Because they also don't like, is the whole get doctor. It's like, oh, I'll call her mother. Like, I still think that was the right decision, but it's also like it might have been something that she should have done. And I think maybe from his end, he should have just worked. Oh, me not Monica and Noski are all in agreement. Like, you should go get professional help. Like, I don't know how I feel about him calling her and then like saying that, and especially now that they emphasize the whole blue moon thing and the fact that he's not willing to tell her. Like, I don't like how this is. I don't like how this is shaping out. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really don't like how this is shaping out. So this is, I guess we're at the beach. Again, I really don't like how this is shaping out. So, I mean, I just don't like, dude. You gotta tell her. Oh my god, dude. Stressed work. This guy doesn't work. Shut the fuck up. Like, I have to get bullshit. This guy isn't. Yeah, that's why I don't understand. Like, again, I think we're on the bad ending, and I think it's solely because he's doing all this other shit that's completely independent of that decision choice, right? Again, it's just I don't understand why you wouldn't like tell her. Like, damn. I mean, they're just gonna. Well, yeah, I was about to say because they're just waiting for the blue. I don't. I hate saying I don't think it's gonna happen because I think something's gonna interrupt it, right? Whether it's her mom or whatever. And again, she's gonna feel betrayed because he never told her. Like, yeah. So again, this is so exactly what we assumed. Like, so again, I think we're on the bad ending. I'm gonna be honest. I think we are 100% on. I think this verifies that we're on the bad ending, and that really does piss me off because 100% this is the correct decision. Granted, like it's also stupid weird. I mean, I should have known based on this is, but it's also I didn't like the way he did it was just like literally the worst possible thing imaginable. So, I mean, but you're a fucking like, all right, dude. Like, all right, we're 100%. There's no way we're not on the bad end. Like, with how much he's pulling out of his ass, like, yeah, we're definitely on the bad. There's no way we're not on the bad ending. I think, dude, like, we're all right. We are 100%. There's no way we're not on the bad ending. Dude, yeah, we're fucked. Like we're actually fucked. It's for all right, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. So I guess they went with the approach and sort of perspective of mentality that the MC wouldn't know what's best for her. Like, but there's also the issue with that is she was literally about to kill herself, right? So, this is a life or death, matter, right? So actually seeing someone who, who can properly like address and deal with her issues, is a no-brainer. That's literally the only decision to make. The problem being everything else the MC has done has just been like terrible. Like the fact they still lined her is just like is insane. Like, and the fact that like, dude, yeah, you're fucking I really hate the MC so much. Like, yeah, like he's acting as if this is literally the last time like they're gonna see each other. Like, all right, he's yeah, fucking bullshitting. Like, yeah. So like all right, MC fucked up massively. Like what he should have well, first off again, even if because like here's the thing, even if the move was to still call her mother and then let her know, like ultimately you should have told Sayori, right? Like there's no reason to keep that information from her. Like again, maybe she feels betrayed, right? In that she wanted to work up the courage. Like I think what he should have done is asked her, be like, "Is this something you've told your parents? You need to tell them." And then from him, talk with Monica and Natsuki about actually seeing it, like getting her to see a doctor since they both know, right? And then go bring that up to Sayori, right? And be like, "Look, there needs to be change." Like him calling her mother, right? And even because I don't think that was a horrible decision. Granted, I think that was one that could have waited, but I don't think that was a horrible decision. It's the fact they just completely lied out of his ass after. It's like, all right, dude, like, good. Now we're just definitely on, you're, yeah, dude, like, see, like, he's a fucking idiot. Like, he's actually like a horrible person. Like, yeah, you're an idiot, dude. Like, like, yeah, well, there's no way we're not like there's no way we're not on the bad ending. There's no way we're not on the bad ending. Like, all right, it's for your own shut up, dude. Like, should just say, yeah, what do you mean no doctors? Fucking no Russian? Like, you know, doctors don't make me feel safe. I mean, you know, that's all right. Again, it's like let's say you're an obese person, right? Or let's say you have an addiction, honestly, better, yeah. Like, and you go through withdrawals, like that's the same kind of, mentality or, mindset here, right? I mean, obviously, they don't make you feel safe, but at the end of the day, you've lived your life like this, you've lived your whole life like this. Like, if A, you don't want to kill yourself, or B, you just want to live without, that burden, right? This is really the only option, right? There's no other alternative. All right, he's a fucking idiot. One, two. I mean, at least again, her mother knows, and as at least caring, right? Like if it were like Natsuki's dad, all right, I don't know how much telling them would help, but given that yeah, it's her mother, right? It hasn't been shown otherwise that she wouldn't be caring, especially with how the MC knew her. You know, again, right? And then being under the care and supervisor of whoever, right, should be fine. But also, like, the MC just went about that in the worst fucking way possible. Like, which is what makes me think we're on the bad route. Solely because, like, the MC just literally did the worst thing imaginable. Like, what he should have done again, like I said, is okay, tell her, like, look, you need to tell your parents, right? Your mother, right? Whoever else. Like, if they don't know, they need to know, right? They deserve to know. You should tell them, work up the courage to and then get with Monica and Nazi and get all on the same page regarding her scene because this isn't also just about you, right? This is a team effort. It's about the club. So coming from a united front about her actually getting professional help, and then again also letting her family know, right? Even if he were to still have called her mother and let her know and told her that she needs to see a doctor, like he should have told her earlier. Like him just pushing off, like that's just him being weak. Like that's on him, right? Yeah, I think we're fucked here. I think, actually is a heart attack. Where the hell did she come from? You know, dude, also what she just got in the car. Like, yeah, because even like Natsuki shouldn't be surprised, right? because these are the two other people who know. Like, all right, I mean, neither do toddlers. Like, neither do children when they have to get shots, right? Like people don't like the dentist, when they right? Like you kind of get my point. Like I feel like I'm getting my point across. Like you just because you like some don't like something doesn't mean that's like I don't like to like exercise. Well, okay, that's a lie. I like to run, you know. Big thing for me is I don't like to cook, right? But cooking's for me is better than like eating out, you know. I don't like to all right, I'm a bit OCD, so I do like to clean. What like you get my point, right? She told me so. Why'd she go? I thought it was the best option. And because here's the thing, funny enough, Natsuki is on the exact same page as the MC because she was the one who told him that, yo, she needs to like see someone about this. Like in like MC verbatim is saying what she said, you're not trying to deal. So like if we're wrong, then Natsuki's also wrong. But I also feel like Natsuki was 100% correct. It's just again, the MC went about this in literally the worst way possible, which is the issue. Like, all right, but your dumbass also never told her. Like, but that's also to be fair, because this isn't even about you. Like, okay, like this isn't about you. This is about her, right? All right, but to be one, it was her idea. Two, this is also 100% on the MC because like he just again went about it in like an abysmal fashion. Like we should leave, oh, they're gonna head out. Because also like Nazi can't be bashing the MC because she was literally the one. We can go back to like honestly, we can go back to here. Like we can literally go back to here, right? Yeah, you're not a doctor. How do you like literally like Natsuki cannot say shit, you know? Damn, freaking, horrible friends. But I mean, again, this month, like, I'm not gonna lie, she just has to be okay, 7:30. I'm so, dude, why even bring up a time? You know, oh, this is a dream, right? Beach, who's fucking, oh, his mind, right? All right. She usually go out that far. Freaking swimmer, what the hell just happened? Is that Monica slapping us? Oh, she's dead. Rip. But it's also a dream, so how do you come up ashore? What the fuck just happened? All right, to be fair, it's been like what, 12 hours? Like, hey, he actually got some decent ass sleep. Like 7:30 to 5. Dude got like 10 hours of sleep. Like, all right. The MC made the right decision. He just went about it in the worst way possible, which I guess debatably makes it the wrong decision. Again, like, but again, that's why, like, I see the rest of bitch, you got 10 hours of sleep. You're good. Like, you don't need to later in the day. What fucking time is it? All right, this dude's wasting his fucking time, Mia's at school ASAP. What do you mean fucking for what? Like, all right, the MC's a dumbass. What do you mean for what? What else are you doing today? He literally just slept for like 14, like 16 hours. Like, dude, like, yeah, go to fucking school, bro. I don't know what that's about. But also, I don't know how they got into school on a Sunday. We're in the club room. Why would you not check there first? Yeah, also, and again, because here's the thing, right? Obviously Yuri again, like this is and again, it's just kind of funny to point this out. Like Yuri kind of really hasn't had a like she hasn't really been relevant in any route other than her own, right? Like we never really she told the MC Bar she's Monica's route and then just dipped. And then she hasn't like she's only now being caught up to speed with everything, here, right? So well, I'm thinking you're reacting because she didn't know that they were in depression, right? Like that's still, a step further, right? No. So, but also it's like, don't say, I mean, well, you make a hard decision, right? So, all right, this is like because at the end of the day, she wanted to kill herself, right? Like this isn't about wants, I feel like that's a flawed mentality. And if anything, I feel like Natsuki should be backing us up. Like we can easily go back to what she said, right? She like debatably, like not even debatably, she did encourage this. Like sending you for mental rehab the next 3 weeks, right? Three. All right, you shouted that out loud. He's a fucking dumbass. But it's a lot worse than they expected. So it's good that she actually went then, visitation next weekend. That's good. Like that's like a good thing. Is it that bad? I mean, yeah, she was literally on the verge of killing herself. Like you can't get any closer to death than she did. Like, and again, Yuri like finally being the fucking, voice of reason. Like I find it weird that Natsuki tried to like roast us, but it's like she literally said, like, you don't know how to handle this. So like honestly, we should be good then. Like this should be like if what they say is actually the case, like this should be like literally the good ending. Like there's no way this should be anything else. Like because any other she's not getting help any other way, right? Is that enough? I mean, it's people who this is literally their job to deal with this. You know, like they're not a student. They don't, well, they do work, but that is their so movie for you. What movies? Infinity War. Oh my God. So so maybe we were on the good ending, right? Because I still think it was just he fucking went about it literally the worst way possible. Like, or he did. So if anything, I feel worse. Oh yeah, fucking the snap, right? Everyone's asleep, you know. Hey, good thing you have Endgame, right? Endgame came out before the Smod did, so I mean, like in just 1 week, you'll be able to see her, right? And again, you've got the entire club behind you. Like this isn't like Yuri's route where the MC went insane and then the club like abandoned him, right? You know, he literally made the right decision. Like honestly, like I feel like there's no way this isn't the good ending. Like I feel like there's no way that this isn't like if she's actually has like professional psychiatric therapeutic help, like there's no way this isn't the good ending. Like, there's no way. Like, this isn't the fucking 1950s. They're not just giving everybody fucking lobotomies. Like, 11:30. So, what? Yeah, there's like, they're not just giving lobotomies to everyone. Like, it's going to be a long rehab. I mean, you need to know. I mean, yeah, like her mom's like keeping him in the loop, like roping him in. That's good versus just like completely ghosting him, right? So, well, I mean, the problem is this is her old self. If anything, this is going to be a new version of her where she doesn't need to deal with, her inner demons, right? So, what's going to happen is they're going to like push it back. Time will tell us the rest. How do I know? I know one thing. It's all we need to know. I mean, yeah, that's why it's like, but it's because again, at the end of the day, he can't deal with it all himself, right? So like the fact that, yeah, 1 week, all right, I still think again, like he still needs to pay for like just the going about that in literally the worst way possible. But again, so he's about to show up, right? So, Yeah, you got the address? 135. You know, but also, I mean, to be fair, he did like, because here's the thing, right? He did leave her on like the worst terms possible, right? Like, so, that's kind of expected. But let's see. Yeah, that's why it's like, everyone coming in. Like, if it were just himself, that'd be stupid. But I mean, it's only been a week. Like, I mean, yeah, because what? It's like 2 weeks, so a purge, bitch, fucking horrible timing. They don't have a shared Outlook calendar or something. Like, where the other three didn't even show up. Like, I was about to say, damn, hold on, I didn't read that shit. You know. Also, I don't know why, no none of the R3 showed up. Like, I post up on the corner, bitch, what is this? Your block? Like, you know, yeah, so I mean, and again, right? So and now kind of I guess the big thing is because now it's just the 2 weeks, so we'll see how she is coming out of that. So I mean, yeah, that's true, right? So yeah, she's like, all right, I'm my 1 minute of allotted fucking free time for the day, you know. Dude, this guy like has the worst sleep schedule imaginable. Next, we're really just skipping weeks. Like five, you're a fucking dumbass, dude. Dude, I hate this guy. 5 p.m. You're kidding? Like, come on, dude. Like, yeah, dude. Like, come on. MC like needs to schedule this shit better. Like, or that or the doctors. Like, yeah, all right, bruh. Come on, dude. Like, 5 p.m. is fucking insane. Here's what I'll say: the latest I've slept in was 2. And it was a day where I went to bed late. I had to get up early for whatever reason, went back to bed and missed like my alarm. Actually, no, that wasn't 2. That was like closer to 4. But that was literally one day. And it wasn't on like this important of a day. Like, also, yeah, nobody else showed up. Damn, that kind of sucks for them. Like, dude, there's no way he got up for 2 fucking hours. Bro, what? He's like, I'm just checking in, like, well, now it's the fact that it's like she actually has like, help outside of like just the MC, because you're never going to completely, fix it. It's not something that can be fixed. It's just remediating it, right? Bro, you got to be fucking kidding me. There's no fucking way. Dude, there's no fucking way. There is no way. What the hell is this fucking background? Bitch, this has to be a dream. Like, there's no way there's no fucking way this is real. There is zero. Yeah, this has to. There's no fucking way. There is no shot. There is no shot. You got to be kidding me right now. There is no way. There's no way. You got to be kidding me. There's no way. She fooled us all. She tricked us, bro. Did she OD'd? She had to have OD'd. She OD'd, bro. Doc, she OD'd. That's what it was. So we will. Oh my god. The double fake out is crazy. And this is the yeah, we're on the bad route because this is the bad ending music. God damn it! So this was the one we did get the bad ending on. She OD'd. So she saved all the fucking like medication and shit, right? So I'm not gonna lie, I'd shoot up the fucking hospital at that point. Like, nobody's fucking making out of that. Last thing she wrote, let's see what it is. They came back, they never left. So again, so what I think the fucking so they did the double fake out because at first I thought, oh yeah, we're definitely on the bad route. Then I'm like, oh, there's no way we're not on the good route. And then it's the bad route, right? So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'd shoot up the fucking hospital. Like I would actually like crash out over this. Like I would literally shoot up the hospital. Like everybody's dying. Everyone involved is dying. Like I honestly, dude. So that was really all right. I'm shooting bro, shoot the nurse. I'm shooting the nurse. Like, but here's the thing though. So, and again, I just think like the MC went about in the worst way. That's why I saw the black fucking screen, like his room, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding. You know, the MC's gonna kill himself, right? There's no way he doesn't. But, okay, the MC did do it in like literally the worst way imaginable. That's why I was like, all right, I don't know how to feel about this. Also, again, I really don't like I'm gonna be honest, like low key, that actually really does piss me off. Like, he's gonna kill himself, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna kill himself. Let's just watch. Because I'm not even gonna lie, that really does piss me off of all places. Damn. Bro, it's his fucking subconscious. Bro, what the hell is he talking about? His mind's like saying some bullshit. Like 2 weeks later, he's gonna kill himself. Watch. Because he's gonna go to the forest, right? Oh, yeah, he's gonna write some bullshit poem, walk to the forest. Oh, he's at 4 a.m. Damn, freaking. Hey, this is a new. Wait, I think this is because I remember there being 10 endings. Yuri's had two. I completely forgot. This route has three endings. And you have a choice between, I think, like a more neutral or, like again, like a neutral or like a bad ending, right? So, and I think that's the choice we're gonna come on. So, or come upon, Jesus Christ. All right, he's just making up some bullshit on the paper. Like for 3 days, damn. So it was to the point to where the entire school. Oh, it's a gun, right? So revolver, freaking damn. So honestly, so we do get the neutral ending. I'm not gonna lie, justice for me, I'd shoot up that entire hospital. Like, not even gonna lie, like everyone in that hospital is dying. Everyone associated involved is dying, right? Like if in professional care that's government funded, right? Literally tax dollars going towards for the sole purpose of that specific thing. Like if they just have that massive of an oversight, especially like if it's not something to where like, she was allowed to leave, right? With that massive of an oversight, it's getting shot up. Like that's the reality of it. Like I'd take that revolver to that hospital the next day, right? If not an AR. But the big thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll talk about this. I'll probably make a black shirt her. I'm not gonna lie, that really does piss me off though, because of just the nature of like, oh, I'm on the wrong. All right, you know, I'm on the completely wrong. But what pisses me off about this, right, is that it's like what pisses me off about this choice is you can easily do both of these, right? I think the best bet would have been tell her, like, ask, have you told your parents? And she'll be like, no, all right, you need to work up the courage to tell. Talk with Monica Natsuki, get a united front about the whole, like, professional help thing, and then bring that to her as a united front. And then, maybe she brings it up to her mother. And even if not, it can be like, all right, like, you need to see someone regardless. Like, Again, because this isn't something the MC alone can deal with, right? And again, like, which is the first one, basically, that's implying, right? And again, what also pissed me off is the MC literally went about it in the worst way possible, as well as just a gross negligent failure of whatever hospital. Like, again, but so it looks like, right now I'm 2 for 3. Again, I was wrong on. I was so funny enough. I think I'm get coming out with like the same exact endings and preferences as I originally played through. Because when I originally played through, I definitely clicked the right one for Monica and Yuri, right? But so it must have been Sayori and Natsuki's I got wrong. But again, who knows? We'll see what's up with that. But again, with that, I don't really have anything else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.